Hello, it's me, Sam1, and welcome back to another video of the Black Ops 3 beta. Now, another Black Ops 3 beta in a while ago, and this is pretty much me playing as Barry with kinetic armor. Now, the last video you were seeing, you would have probably seen me blow myself up with the war machine and get like one kill with it. That's because I'm really bad with explosives. Like I said in the last video, do not trust Mr. Time Shot 1 with explosives, especially the war machine. 90% chance of blowing myself up. So, anyway, I'm going to be using kinetic armor. My personal opinion about kinetic armor is it's alright, but it's not great. Obviously, kinetic armor is meant to turn any bullets or any projectiles, well, any bullet projectiles that come towards you into vapor, and that's it. You don't get a buff against armor against explosions or RPGs or stuff like that. It's just bullets. So, that's alright. I'm not bothered about that. But what it is if enough damage is actually put into it while you're using kinetic armor with bullets to the chest, legs and arms and that, it'll actually drain the timer a lot faster, making it pretty much absorb like all damage, then you die from it anyway by getting shot to the chest instead of the head, for example. So pretty much using kinetic armor, I would say I'm probably going to get a tweak in the actual game. It's probably going to become a bit stronger, but it shouldn't come too much stronger. It's going to be OP. I'm sure it's going to become a bit stronger though, because you use kinetic armor and normally you'll get shot and you're still going to get hit detection straight up because you're still actually getting shot, but sometimes you'll die with it on and you'll die to the chest and it's like only halfway around, which means it pretty much just got shot through, which means I think FMJ can shoot through it, which kind of sucks because it defeats purpose, because most players are going to use FMJ. Full Metal Jacket, if anyone doesn't know what FMJ is. But pretty much, it basically ruins the point of kinetic armor, so I think it should protect you against FMJ as well, just to make sure it works. But I just activated it there, and as you can see, I still died by getting shot to the chest, not to the head, because kinetic armor doesn't protect the head. It only protects chest, legs, and arms. So pretty much, it's not great. Well, I understand it not protecting the head, because obviously you've got to die, you've got to have somehow or some way to die, so it's rewarding those people who can aim. But I don't understand why you can still get shot through it, even though like you've only just activated it and it's actually fully activated. It's not like mid-activation. So I don't know. Maybe they're obviously probably going to change it. If they don't change it, then it's probably going to be one of the least used abilities in the game, to be honest. But it was actually good fun. There was a moment where I actually got it to work properly and it seemed to work fine, but I don't know if it was just their like other player being bad at shooting, or the other player hit me and again I didn't notice. But anyway, this game was all good fun. I still enjoy this. This is still my favorite map, this one, Combine. To be honest, I just after the Black Ops 3 beta, like last week, about a week, well yeah, I think just after it ended, they announced that you get a pre-order bonus, Nuketown 20, well, pretty much a rehashed Nuketown. Again, the rehashed Nuketown, now all those players who love it is classed as a fan favourite. Yay, we're getting Nuketown back. Sadly, we're not getting back in Zombies is what I've heard, but who knows, we might get back in Zombies. It'd be interesting to play it on that again, or some other old maps as well, not just the Die Rise Remastered kind of giant map. But, who cares, pretty much it's getting remastered for multiplayer, so it's going to be pretty interesting. To be honest, I think my personal opinion about it is some players don't like Nuketown and would like to see some other maps rehashed, but I don't know. Like, I think as long as they make it's meant to be a Nuketown that's rehashed to the new movement system, so I'm thinking maybe there's going to be some water in it, maybe. I don't think so because the map is normally so small. But obviously you're going to have the spawn traps of that map as usual, unless they're making the map like twice the size of the original but making it the same layout so they can move spawns around and editing a couple of things to making it a lot more like traversal, I would put it. So pretty much you can travel around the map a lot simpler, easier, and the spawns won't be screwed. But anyway, we'll find out. I'm hoping it'll be good. I'm hoping there's like a new bit of the game in each bit, so a bit of like swimming in it, a bit of like the middle of the map, like in between the two vehicles you get on Newtown. If like there was like a river or a stream going across the middle of the map that went all the way across and went under the two buildings, came up on the inside of the building, so you could like drop into this like stream in the middle, swim under there, and just come up into the either one of the buildings, and you could like fight people underwater and stuff like that. That'd be kind of cool, just as a little new thing. But who knows what they're gonna do? It would be nice to see the map and see what it's gonna be like. But all I've seen is like the concept image of it on the actual page. So to be honest, I hope it's good. I just hope it's like something is slightly different from the original, not exactly similar to the original like last time. But it's Newtown, so I can't expect too much difference. Anyway, back to the kinetic armor. Earlier I did die by kinetic armor, obviously, and I'm about to get blown up by an RCXD. Or HCXD in this game. Because they hop that instead of roll. But pretty much, as you saw earlier, I used kinetic armor, I got shot in the head, I died. Now that is how it works. But, there is times where, like I said before, where you use kinetic armor and it just doesn't. Whoa, I actually survived the R60. Wait, I forgot about that. That's actually pretty cool. I actually survived that. I'm actually surprised. Anyway, back to the kinetic armor. There is times where you can use it and it will seem to work fine. I'm definitely going to say that. But there are also times where you use it and it just doesn't seem to do anything. It seems to just take up a second of your time to activate it and get you killed because of that secondary time. But who knows? Like I said, they might change it slightly, they might not. But it wasn't that bad for one of the lower level characters to be unlocked. I think people are probably going to use the war machine than anything else. As you can see, I used kinetic armor there, but I got shot using kinetic armor, and it only took about one burst of the gun that they shot me with, which means it is pretty weak. It's only going to take about 1 or 2 bullets, so it's not the best, unless they lowered the damage of all guns for core, because some guns were a bit OP. No guns mentioned Shiva. Anyway, yeah, the Shiva was OP, it was obvious. Like, to be honest, I think that was a gun that was stuck in to be like dodgy anyway. Anyway, I'll explain more about the Shiva in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this kinetic armor video. Thanks for watching. Comment about how you think about kinetic armor works and how you think it might be good and bad and how you used it. Anyway, subscribe, like, comment above and below. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.